All right, everyone. Welcome to the Career Report. Hope everyone is doing well today. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Tim Madden, and every week I'm going to break down exactly what's really happening in the job market, right? Like who's hiring, who's laying off, what trends you need to know right now. So whether you're in a job search or you're leading a team or you're just trying to set ahead of the market shifts, right? This is going to be your go-to source for just real-time insights and straight talk about your career and marketplace. So let's dive right in. Hey, so my buddy sent me this article this morning. It was on Larry Fink. So, hey, you don't know who Larry Fink is. You should, right? He's the CEO of BlackRock. He said that nearly everyone he talks to right now is anxious about the economy, right? And he's right. Uncertainty is everywhere right now. So we have inflation, right? The election cycles, even at the state level, global conflicts and shifting interest rates, right? But here's the truth, right? When everyone gets anxious, opportunity opens up for the calm. You know, I didn't realize this, but did you know? Do you know when most Fortune 500 companies were actually created or thriving, and what made them a Fortune 500? You're probably not going to believe this. It was when times were uncertain, right? It was during the Great Depression, during other recessions, right? So that's the good news, because while everyone else is getting anxious, opportunity can open up for people who are calm and who are going all in, whether that's in a job search, whether that's in your business, your consultancy, right? So stay focused and stay prepared, because the leaders who keep investing in relationships, right, skills and strategy are going to dominate when the market stabilizes. So if you're worried, right, channel that energy into positioning yourself. Absolutely not panicking. You know, I see a lot of job seekers on LinkedIn right now, absolutely panicking, right? Hundreds of, man, I see every single day, I see so many people that are frustrated that they're not getting traction in their career search, right? I see executives saying, you know, I've been unemployed for this many months and I'm looking for help. And I get it, man. That's got to be very frustrating. I was there too one day. But I will tell you, here's likely your biggest problem. You know, most people say they're open to anything. Tim, I'm open to anything. And that's exactly why nothing's happening. You know, I just met with the CEO of a big private equity group last week. He wanted to network and collaborate with me, friend of a friend, right? So I connected with him. Now, I'm telling you, this gentleman has had massive, massive success in his career, right? But here's the problem. I asked him, he just went through everything he's done. I've been in this, I've been in that. I've got all these amazing results. I said, great. What are you targeting next? Oh, I just want to help a company grow. That is not going to get you there, ladies and gentlemen. Most people, again, say they're open to anything, and that's exactly why it's not happening. So if you can't clearly define, are you ready? The role, the title, the level, what type of company you're targeting, what types of products, services, etc. you thrive in, you can't tailor your brand, your message, or your outreach. Imagine trying to sell anything, right? A pair of shoes, a product or service. My product is for everyone. It can help everybody. Probably not. People who don't run aren't going to buy running shoes. Make sense? People who don't invest in training in themselves are probably not going to invest in training. So you are like a product in the marketplace. And if you can't clearly define your target audience, the pain points, how you can help them solve that, you're always going to be struggling, right? And that's why people are getting so anxious right now. So I encourage you, instead of complaining on LinkedIn how no one's going to call you back, take a look at the things that you can control. Now, Amazon outage, right? Let's start with another big headline. The AWS outage that hit companies across the country this week. You know, this morning I actually missed a meeting. I was supposed to meet with an exec today, and they were like, after 15 after, I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and reschedule. I wasn't sure where they're at. They're like, hey, AWS went down. And anytime it goes down, right, these companies that are dependent on this, it just goes to show you how dependent businesses are on what? Cloud infrastructure. Many of you remember, I think it was 2 months ago, Zoom, right? Zoom went down. Zoom literally crashed. No one could make calls and everyone was like so confused. I'm like, oh my God, what do we do? So many companies are dependent on cloud infrastructure. So whether you're job seekers, lower entry folks, all the way to executives, this kind of matters because it spotlights a growing demand for, are you ready? Resiliency, strategic planning, cybersecurity, and cloud architecture talent in your thing. When I served in the military, we always had contingency plans, which is, hey, here's our plan. If this happens, that happens, here's what we're going to do instead. So now, that just got my brain thinking too, saying, hey, if Zoom goes out again, I already said, hey, if Zoom goes out, just call the client, just do phone calls. Hey, if we have an important interview prep session and Zoom goes down, just call our clients. If a prospect's on the phone wanting to learn about our service and Zoom is down, that's okay. Just call them. It's absolutely okay. Maybe a better backup would be to have Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, etc. Right? Now, follow me. If you're in tech, this is your cue to think about, how does your skill set align with continuity planning and multi-cloud strategies, right? Outages create pain. And what does pain create? Always opportunity. Okay. So, hey, that is what's going on today in the marketplace. So a couple things we talked about, a lot of people are anxious and uncertain about the economy. Why do people get overwhelmed and uncertain though? Typically because they don't have a plan. Tech challenges are going to continue to arise, right? Be the solution, not the complainer. And why are most job seekers stuck? Because they're marketing themselves as, I can help anyone do anything, period. And that is just not successful. Hey, if you'd like me to cover a topic, because I'm going to be going live every single day here. It's going to be uploaded everywhere on the internet as well, Spotify, my YouTube channel, etc. I want to know, hey, what do you think the marketplace? I'm looking for also people to interview on my podcast as well on the career report. So you can email me at tim@execupgrades.com if you have something that would benefit, directors, VPs, executives, those in the marketplace right now on new trends to follow. So, hey, this has been the Career Report, your look at inside real-time trends shaping the world of work. I'm Tim Madden. Continue to follow along for the facts, the insights, and the truth about your career and marketplace. Talk to you soon.